Hello, this is Research Assistant Rockwell, and welcome to the SCP File Report. Here, I will cover SCP documents, from the mundane to the murderous in the files that they're presented in. Let's get started. Item number, SCP-502. Object Class, Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-502 is to be secured in a keypad-locked steel fire cabinet in the medical suites at Redacted. The key code is to be changed on a bi-weekly basis for security reasons. Senior medical staff on site will have knowledge of the key code, as will at least 3 other on-site personnel of level 3 or higher clearance. Description: SCP-502 was obtained at the Doniphan Country Coroner's Office in Troy, Kansas in 1990, Redacted. It was discovered by the local coroner, named Redacted, during a routine autopsy of Jared Thomas McIntyre following his death in a motorcycle collision. SCP-502 was located in the space that should have been occupied by the deceased's heart and was attached to his pulmonary and circulatory systems. SCP-502 was later retrieved by SCP agents after Redacted began circulating questions about the box. When unlabeled, SCP-502 has the appearance of an off-white cardboard container with the dimensions of 9.75 cm by 9.75 cm by 7.73 cm with a removable lid measuring 9.95 cm by 9.95 cm by 1.34 cm. The thickness of the cardboard at all locations is exactly 0.10 cm. There are no visible seams on the corner or edges of the box or lid, nor any interior reinforcements. When initially recovered, the item had the word heart written on it in cursive handwriting and what appeared to be blue ink, and had holes in the sides and the back that approximated the insertion points of the vena cava, aorta, and pulmonary arteries and veins, as well as the internal divisions that resembled the chambers of the heart. When an approximate organ name is written on the lid of SCP-502, it slowly rearranges itself into a crude approximation of that organ. If a second organ name is written on the lid, the first name written will begin to disappear within 20 minutes, at which time rearrangement to the new configuration will begin. If all names are erased from the lid, the standard size will be adopted. If SCP-502 is surgically implanted into a human subject while labeled as an organ and appropriately attached to the relevant organ systems, it will function in a manner identical to the organ. Testing has determined that SCP-502 will only function under certain circumstances. The subject to receive a replacement organ must be a living human and be missing the organ before SCP-502 is introduced to the subject's body. If any of these conditions are not met, the replacement organ will either be rejected or will not function at all. Following extensive testing, it has been decided by O5 Redacted that due to SCP-502's potential life-saving capabilities, it will be kept in storage and is only to be implanted into a human in case of life-threatening injury to any director, or in emergency situations with approval of any director to lower-level staff or civilians that must be kept alive temporarily to assist in SCP-related information gathering or containment. In case of SCP-502 being used to sustain any individual other than a director, the subject is to be determined as soon as feasible, and SCP-502 is to be returned to storage. Addendum: for testing procedures, those with Level 3 clearance should see documents number 502-1 and number 502-2. Document number 502-1. Test log for initial test phase of SCP-502. Date: May 18th, 1990 Redacted. Lid of box reads heart at beginning of testing. Lung, liver, pancreas, and eye are written on the lid one at a time. On each occasion, the previous written word faded from view over a period of time ranging from 5 minutes 11 seconds to a maximum of 18 minutes 4 seconds. After this, the exterior dimensions and interior dimensions of SCP-502 slowly changed to accommodate the respective organ. When skin was written on the lid, SCP-502 flattened to 1.6 cm in thickness and continued to expand in length and width until researchers were forced to erase the word with acetone and allow the box's dimension to return to default. Date: May 23rd, 1990 Redacted. Organ names are written on the lid in a variety of mediums, including ink, graphite, oil paint, water-based paint, crayon, blood, and permanent marker. All functioned, although easily erased or damaged mediums often resulted in SCP-502 reverting to its standard size when the word was damaged. Date: June 17th, 1990 Redacted. Organ names are written on the lid in Latin, Greek, Russian, Chinese, Japanese, French, Italian, Esperanto, and Redacted. SCP-502 showed no reaction except in the case where the organ name was identical in spelling to the English name. Document number 502-2. Test log for live testing in subjects 502-1 through 502-6. Subject 502-1. Class D subject chosen due to diagnosed renal failure. Kidney was written on the box lid and allowed time for rearrangement. One of the subject's kidneys is surgically removed. After successful implantation, Subject 502-1's urinalysis showed improvement in renal function satisfactory for a healthy individual. SCP-502 is recovered after subject's standard monthly termination. Subject 502-2. Class D subject with full renal function. Kidney is still written on the box lid from previous test. One of the subject's kidneys is surgically removed. After successful implantation, Subject 501-2's urinalysis showed renal function equivalent to that of a healthy individual. SCP-502 is recovered after subject's standard monthly termination. Subject 502-3. Class D subject who died in custody due to cardiac failure. Heart is written on the lid and allowed time for rearrangement. SCP-502 is successfully implanted and attached to pulmonary and circulatory systems, but results in no function or reanimation. Subject 502-4. Class D subject with known medical issues. Gills written on the box lid and allowed time for rearrangement. Subject's lungs are removed while in life support machinery and replaced with SCP-502, but proper attachment could not be finalized and subject dies during surgery. SCP-502-5. Adult Labrador Retriever suffering from hepatic failure. Liver written on the box lid and allowed time for rearrangement. Subject's liver is removed and replaced with SCP-502. However, the SCP is rejected in under 24 hours and subject dies. Subject 502-6. Class C subject with history of mental illness due to diagnosed brain tumor. Brain written on the box lid and allowed time for rearrangement. Subject's brain is removed while in life support machinery and replaced with SCP-502. Upon waking from anesthesia, Subject 502-6
data expunged.
2 medical staff and 3 Level 2 security personnel are injured and Subject 502-6 is killed by small arms fire during hostilities to prevent further danger to staff. SCP-502 recovered during autopsy. Further live testing halted while
data expunged.
recorded during this incident are being analyzed.